everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So if you've been a part of my channel for a while, you know that I really love soups and I can eat soups pretty much any time of the year. But now that it's getting cold, I think it's time for me to make my French onion soup. So if you want to stick around and see how I make it, then keep watching. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I do have a second channel here on YouTube, you guys. It's called April Time. So if you can head on over there, subscribe, support, I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to click on that notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So now talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So on this cold fall day is the perfect time to start making some French onion soups. So first off, I'm going to peel 4 large yellow onions, and then I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut them into thin, even slices. So I'm done cutting up all of my onions, and don't worry, it may seem like a lot, but they're going to reduce by half when they cook and caramelize. And speaking of caramelized, let's head on over to the stove because I'm going to melt around 3 tablespoons of butter. Now once the butter is all melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in all those onions, and I'm going to reduce the heat to medium-low and just give it a quick stir. And the thing about caramelized onions, low and slow is the way to go. You don't want to rush it. It's going to take some time, but you want to make sure that you stir it every few minutes just to make sure that all those onions do not stick to the bottom of the pan. Now it depends on what pan you have. Now at some point I'm going to get myself a Dutch oven, but it took around an hour for my onions to caramelize. And I did add a pinch of sea salt and a teaspoon of sugar just to help the process along. And caramelized onions are so good. The longer you cook them, they're going to turn soft, they're going to have a dark golden brown, and they're going to even have like a little jammy texture to them. The longer you cook them, the better they're going to be. They're going to be so delicious. See, when I tell you how all those onions reduced in size when you cook them, they're coming along. So while the onions are cooking, I'm going to get started on the bread. You can use a baguette. I have a loaf of sourdough bread. And this toasty bread is going to go on top of the soup once it's all done. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut some slices, and you can cut whatever size you like. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now this is completely optional, but I'm going to go ahead and spread some butter on each slice of bread. So the cheese I'm going to use is some Gruyere. You can use some smoked cheddar, but I really prefer this type of cheese because I love the way it melts. So I'm just going to go ahead and shred this entire block of cheese because I'm going to use all of it. So I'm done shredding up all of my cheese, and I'm just going to use half of the cheese to put on top of each slice of bread because you want to use the other half of cheese when the soup is completely done. I'm going to put it in the oven at high broil. Keep an eye on it, just make sure that it doesn't burn. Now back to the onions. After an hour of caramelizing, they look amazing, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic. And I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, and this is going to add some thickness to the soup. And make sure you mix and dissolve the flour completely into the onions. Now at this point, if you have a half a cup of white wine, go ahead and add it to the pan to deglaze and to add another depth of flavor. But I'm just going to go ahead and add 6 cups of beef stock to the pan. And just continue to stir to pick up all those bits and pieces at the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to add 2 small bay leaves and some fresh thyme. And of course some sea salt and some black pepper just to make sure that it's seasoned perfectly. You want to bring the soup up to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer, cover it up, and allow the soup to cook for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, your soup is pretty much done. You just want to take out the thyme and the bay leaves out of the pan. And then you just want to serve up your soup in your favorite bowls, or what I like to say, a soup mugs. I love eating soups in big mugs like this. And FYI, I found these mugs for $1.50 at the Dollar Tree. I love them so much, I grabbed a bunch of them. And of course, you don't want to forget your toasty cheesy bread, and you want to add that on top. And of course, you want to add more of that shredded Gruyere cheese. And now I'm going to put it back in the oven, broil on high until the cheese completely melts and gets golden brown, but make sure to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. And there you have it, you guys, French onion soup. It's a process, but believe me, it's delicious and it's completely worth it. But we are all done, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and it will help my channel out a whole lot. Share this video with everybody that you know if they love soup. And don't forget to follow me on my new channel. It's called April Time here on YouTube. And if you give this recipe a try, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me.
But wait, you guys, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button you see at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see right over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye-bye.